Howdy, y'all. I just figured I make a video because I was going to post something on Facebook, but I figured this would be easier so that way I could just get off my chest and call it a day. I'm not going to stand here and do a whole 30-minute, hour video of what tomorrow is going to be. So tomorrow is Halloween, okay? And there's a lot of people that are sitting there talking about how this and that and this and that and that and this and this and that. Look, make your discernment, okay? If you're a believer, share the gospel tomorrow. Put your armor on, pray up. But don't keep your kids from having fun either. Okay? There are harvest events. There are fall festivals that churches are doing where you can, bring the gospel to the children. Okay? But if you're not and you're still going out, be aware of your surroundings. Just be safe. Have fun. Get some candy. Enjoy your night. Enjoy your day, and that's it. Okay, you're gonna have people that are gonna be coming on Facebook and YouTube, Twitter, Google Plus, and all this stuff. It makes you look bad. It really does. You're taking content out of the Bible and exasperating the word when it really shouldn't just be that. It should be you just letting people know the simple gospel. It's Ephesians 6, okay? What people are trying to say is that we're not wrestling against only flesh and blood, but we're also wrestling against principalities, powers, rulers of darkness, spiritual rulers of wickedness. That's what we're going against, okay? Like, it's that easy. And from there, Paul talks about the armor of God. So where you have some people putting costumes on, idolizing things, that's their business. That's their business. Okay? I remember my wife and I, we would do an event for our church, and it was called Light the Night, and we accepted all people. We already knew that people were going to be coming to our church with different costumes on and stuff, but we still accepted them. I have a little short testimony. There was a gentleman who came to our church dressed up as a clown. Now, it was the same year that on the news and on videos and shorts and reels, everybody was saying that clowns are going to be coming out and doing weird things. Look, they just need Jesus. They're dressing up with a simple costume, and if they can dress up in a simple costume, then we can dress up in our armor of God. Have discernment, okay? If you're not a believer, be safe, be aware of your surroundings, and have fun. Let your children go out and have fun. Let your children go out and have some candy. Okay, every single time I pull up YouTube and Facebook, it's always somebody thinking that they're a preacher or a pastor preaching a sermon, talking about how Halloween is an evil holiday. It's a holiday that's split between both good and evil. That's what it is. Okay, you have some people that are for the holiday being about All Hallows Eve and celebrating the saints who were called by God. Then you have other people that are saying that it's a pagan holiday that worships the devil, and they dress up and they have candy and they do cookouts. Look, I'm gonna let you know this right now before I go. On any day, it don't matter what day, I'm gonna make myself a bonfire now that my wife and I are out here in the country, okay, in Alabama. I will make sure that we have our kids to have fun and have a bonfire, and make sure that we have roasted marshmallows and hot dogs and all those kinds of stuff, and singing worship songs and watching movies, and that's what we're gonna do. You're not gonna tell me that God's going to strike me down and cast me into hell because I'm sitting there doing everything that everybody else is doing. On Christmas, we do everything that everybody else is doing. On Hanukkah, we do everything that everybody else is doing. On Indian holidays and African holidays, we're doing what everybody else is doing. And just because it's the evil holiday doesn't mean that you get out on here and you start judging people for what they're doing and what they want to do with their children. You raise them up in the instructions of the Lord. That's what you do. It's that simple, okay? It's that easy. Stop cutting people down. All right, the first thing that we need to do is just be united. Love one another as yourself. That's the first commandment. The second commandment is to go out and make disciples. So if you're a believer, just sit there and just share the simple gospel. Show them the truth. Share the truth with those people who are out there lost. Talk with people who are going out trick-or-treating. Someone comes knocking on your door, share the gospel. That's it. That's it. It's a simple gospel in a nutshell, guys. Have fun. Be safe. Be aware of your surroundings. And make sure you put that armor of God on. End of story. God bless you. Have a nice night.